In ArchiCAD we've got some built-in tools to mark up our plans. This palette, which is found under Document, Markup Tools, it gives us some tools that we can mark elements of our project with a color highlight for correcting mistakes or even for managing design suggestions. Another purpose of this tool is to create an electronic dialogue of events that happen in the file, and these events are actually embedded into the file. So if I click on the Corrections tab, a new markup entry initiates and we can choose the style. It can be a revision, in progress, closed, approved, or remark. We're going to create a new markup entry from scratch and start a new markup thread. Push OK. As soon as that happens, these tools highlight. So now if I go to my file, select, say, a wall, now I can turn this into a correction. If I deselect it, we'll see that it's highlighted in bright red. I can also select it and remove that correction. And the other option is, if I select it, I can also highlight the element, and then it's a slightly different color. And I can also grab that and remove the highlighted element. These colors are set up under Options, Element Attributes, Markup Styles. Here's where we designate the colors for all those markup styles, and we can create new styles in here. If I push OK, we'll get back out to here. If I actually have something selected and highlighted and I'm zoomed right out, if I click on this button here, it will zoom to the items that need attention. This is a handy little feature on a large job. Now I'm just going to get a 2D object, just a cloud, and place it on the floor plan. Once correctly positioned, I'm going to select the wall as well. Then once it's placed on the floor plan, I can mark it as a correction, and then I hit tag and discussion and type some text in here. This wall is the wrong height. Once you finish typing it, we just push place on plan. Of course, we can edit this font by selecting it, changing the size and even the text if we want. Move it into a more suitable place. If someone else opens this file and wants to have a look at the discussion that's been happening, I just left mouse click on show discussion, and if you wanted to add a comment to that, you can just type in whatever you need. We'll fix on site, push OK. Now if someone else comes to open the file later on, all I have to do is push show discussion, and here we can see the comment was added on the 28th at 9:49 PM, and there's the comments that he had. An interesting thing to note is that once his comments have been placed in this field, they cannot be edited. Pushing the delete key, and they can't be edited. They're digitally embedded into the file. Now if this was actually a correction, when I click on the markup entries to hide, it deletes or hides the whole element. However, if I show it, select the item, deselect it, and I've got it selected and only make it a highlighted element, then when I click on markup, it only hides the red marking or the markup entries. So if we wanted to create another entry, all I have to do is expand the markup entries tab, left mouse click on add entry, and this time I might call it David's entry, and instead of being a revision, this might be just remark, and push OK. And then once again we have a different set of colors. So now I might choose this wall and mark that as a highlighted element, and then place a discussion, place on plan first. This is OK. Place on plan. Change the size of that once again. Drag it to another spot so it's easier to look at, and then we might add another comment there. Leave this alone. Push OK. And if we say show discussion, once again we see the comment there. And if I don't want to see that, once again I can just hide his entry, and I can also turn them both on. So once this has all been completed and you want to send this to your consultant, I can just create a publishing set. I can go to the publisher, call this web bond dense. Great, we've got nothing in there at the moment. And then if I open the organizer, go to the publishing set, go to my web correspondent, then I just grab the first floor, drag it across to here. Then we need to make sure we choose the DWF file format, and then publishing properties. I'm going to publish this to a folder. I'm just going to save it to my desktop at the moment. I need to make sure I include the project reviewer. Push OK. We have some options there to offer different styles and how it will look on the other side when you open this file in Explorer. Push OK and push publish. That will publish that to that folder that I designated. Now I can just email those 3 files to anywhere I like. Then I just click on the HTML correspondence file, and just in any browser we can see here's our project with our redlining on it. If I need to mark this up further, I can just click on the markup tools here and right, some more correspondence there, push OK, and then I can push email and send it back to anyone I like. This is all done within ArchiCAD and just any browser. No extra software is needed.